Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is May, also known as Mrs. Leva here on YouTube, and today I have a favorites video. I gotta say that putting aside all the luxury handbag content, favorite videos are one of my favorite to personally watch, simply because you never know what you could be missing out on, and then you can discover something new that completely works for someone else and also works for you. So I really enjoy watching these kinds of videos, and I've had my channel now for a little bit, so I thought I could do one myself. So I'm the type of gal that when I find something that works for me, I stick to it, and it's very, very hard for me to change out of it. So some of these favorites are gonna be items that I've recently discovered, but some are gonna be items that I've been using for months, probably years. And that is the reason why I wanted to share with you guys, because they have truly worked for me and I really, really enjoy buying them over and over again. Now, I want to start off with a recent favorite, and that is this curling iron from Amazon. I will make sure to link everything that I talk about down below so you guys can check it out yourselves. But I think my hair looks pretty amazing today, so I definitely wanted to make sure to mention this item. I've had it for about 5-6 months, and I really like how it turns out whenever I do use it. What I do is that I blow dry my hair normally, I don't iron it, and then a couple of days after I put in some dry shampoo, and then I use this one to give it some curls, and I really do think that it adds a lot of volume to the hair, so I really like the results that this one gives. It does get a little bit heavy because you do have to hold it about 10 to 15 seconds per section, so just keep that in mind. But I think for the overall end look, it's totally worth it. Now, sticking to the hair category, I gotta say that the Olaplex number 3 has been a game changer for me. I did recently start going blonder, which I love the look, but I've always hesitated to do so because I feel like it really damages my hair a lot. But I have incorporated the Olaplex number 3 into my hair care routine, and it's really, really made a difference. My ends are not as dry as they used to be before, especially that to style the haircut that I get, I do use a lot of hot tools, so I definitely need something that can strengthen and moisture my hair, and this one does just that. It literally repairs and strengthens all hair types, and I gotta say, it completely does. What I do is that once I wash my hair and I come out of the shower, I put this, basically focus it on the ends and then move it up little by little. And then I just go about doing my blower or my hair routine as I normally would. I sometimes even put it before I'm going to wash my hair, and I kind of just let my hair soak it all in so it can absorb all that moisture. I gotta say, it's really turned out super, super good. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you have seen that I've raved about these products before, and that is the Laneige line. I love everything from this line. I've been using their lip glowy balm for a very long time now. I wanna say probably 2 years. I got it just because I'm kind of like a lip balm addict. I love anything that's moisturizing for my lips. And I've had a few that I've used over the years, but nothing really stuck out for me to buy it over and over again. And this one is my 3rd tube. So that says a lot. I love it. I use it every day, basically. It just gives your lips kind of like a very nice glowy look. And at the same time, it really, really moisturizes them. So then when I saw that they came out with the lip treatment balm, I definitely went ahead and added it as well. What I do with this one is I kind of more use it in the mornings once I do my skincare routine. This is the first thing that I pop on my lips, and then I let it just soak up. And I gotta say, it is amazing. My lips are always so soft. I use a lot of matte lipsticks. That's what works best for me. And this just really helps keep my lips so moisturized. It is a huge tub. Like, it looks small, but it has a lot of product inside. I really feel like this could last you probably a whole year, depending how often you use it, of course. I've had it for about 5 months now, and I've barely even made a dent. I'll show you. It's so funny. Like, you can see that it's mostly, it looks like it hasn't even been used for the most part. But I promise you, I use it every single day. And now the last Laneige product that I wanted to mention was their water sleeping mask, and I love this. Like the first time I used it, I put it on at night. I woke up the next morning and I was shocked at how my skin looked. Like it was so plump and it just looked well rested. I tell you, I think this is like magic in a bottle. And I was super impressed because I'm not a very big like beauty guru. I don't change up my skincare a lot. But I had heard of so many moisturizers that were so expensive and people were raving about them. So I figured, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to invest like hundreds of dollars to get something good for my skin. And this is $25, guys. $25 for this big tub. I tried it out initially in a little sample packet that I got in Sephora for my birthday. As soon as that little sample size was over, I purchased a full size. You can check out their website if it's like a first time purchase. I think you get like 20% off your order. I'm not sponsored, guys. All of these items are truly just my favorites and that's why I'm mentioning it to you. But I gotta say that I really like using this. I totally see a difference on my face every morning when I wake up. Now continuing on with the beauty goodies, I did want to show you my latest lip combo. It is the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipstick, and this one is in the shade Cinnamon Bun. It is a limited edition, so it might be a little bit hard to come across, but they do have a lot of different shades that are very similar to this one. It's perfect, guys. Like, it is so good. My sister-in-law actually was able to find this one for us at, I think it was Ulta or Sephora, one or the other, and they literally had 2 left. So she's like, I just got it for you in case you want it. If not, you could return it. I'm like, are you crazy? Of course I want it. So I'm so happy that she was able to find it for us. I had never tried the Too Faced Melted Matte Lipsticks. I had recommendations to do so, and I'm kind of obsessed. It is so good. It stays on all day probably. I mean, I've worn it for about 5 to 6 hours. We've gone to dinner. I've had dinner. I've had drinks. And it does not even budge. It's so amazing. And for the price point, I think it ranges from like 20 to 25 bucks. I really think it cannot be beat. And then I pair it with this ColourPop lip liner. It is in the shade BFF. It's just basically a very nice neutral color, but I love putting this underneath just because this is a very creamy lip liner. So I like that it helps my lips stay moisturized. And then I go ahead and apply this one on top. And then once this one dries out and becomes matte, it doesn't feel like that holding tight on your lip feeling. If you know, you know. There are some matte lipsticks that just feel so uncomfortable, but this one is really soft, and I think it's a great neutral just for any skin tone. So if you're looking for a good nude, I highly recommend this one. All right, so moving on from all the beauty stuff, I wanted to get into a little bit of fashion, and I wanted to start off with sunglasses. I am a sunglasses junkie. I love sunglasses, and after I discovered this brand, I pretty much only buy sunglasses from there. And it is Key Australia. They've been around for a very long time now, but they do some amazing sunglasses. I wanted to show you this pair because I've had it for, I think it's gonna be 2 years, and I love them. They are so classic, you know, so simple, and they are polarized, which is amazing. These are just so good. They're really sturdy. You know, they fit really nice. I'm sorry about the ring light. I really like how these fit on my face. I feel like they would go with any face shape overall. It's not your typical aviator, but it is a classic sunglass where you can wear it no matter where you're going. And Key Australia tends to have sales all the time, so make sure to look out for that. I know that now Black Friday is coming up, and they do tend to do a lot of buy one, get one free, or buy one, get one 50% off. So make sure that you just look out for that if you're interested. But if not, the price point on these are still amazing in my opinion. They range anywhere from 60 to 70 bucks. And I really recommend them if you're on the market for a new pair of sunglasses. So on the fashion note, I wanted to get into some key pieces that I've added recently to my wardrobe, which I am currently obsessed with. And we'll start off with this kind of shirt. I really like the look of these shirts. I like that it's nice that you can layer them, or you can also leave them open and just wear a tank top underneath. I also added this plaid one just for the fall winter season. You guys know I live in Miami, so unfortunately the winter is very limited. So I thought by adding something like this, which I can layer on top of a tank top, it would make me still be fashionable enough to fit into the season, but at the same time be comfortable if I am gonna wear it out and it's just a hot day. I also wanted to share with you guys two bottom pieces which I'm loving, and that is the faux leather pant trend. I really like how they look so elegant, but at the same time you can dress them down. I wore these I think like 7 out of the 10 days that we were when we went to Paris, and they were so comfortable. And then I found these mom jeans. They actually were a recommendation from an Instagrammer that I follow. She has like the most amazing little fashion reels that she makes every day. I'll make sure to link her down below. Her name is Vicky, and she mentioned these on her story one day, and I had been on the hunt for a good pair of mom jeans, and they get no better than this. They're so high rise, which I love. I love a good jean that could just kind of like tuck in your waist. And then they're so comfortable too. They don't have a lot of stretch to them, but they're just nice enough where you can walk around, you can sit down, and you won't feel uncomfortable. So these two right here are like my staple pants for the season. All right, now before we end the video with the big boys, which are the handbags, I did want to mention a pair of sandals that I haven't stopped wearing since I got them. And they are these Coach slides. My mom got these for me for my birthday this year in June. So I've had them for about 3 to 4 months now, and they are incredible. I love the whole slide trend. The shoe itself can be dressed up or it can be super dressed down and very casual, and I like to have that versatility. I do live in Miami, like I've mentioned, so I barely do closed-toe shoes. I pretty much stick to sandals year long. I mean, I have booties and sneakers here and there, but for the most part, I wear sandals with all of my outfits. And I love these in particular. I love the color. They go with absolutely anything. They did need some break-in. The first time I wore them, they actually kind of destroyed my little pinky toe. But it was fine. You know, I went ahead and gave them another shot because I was kind of terrified after there. And it was like we became best friends after that. So just keep that in mind if you do purchase them. It is harder and harder to come across them just because they were from this summer. I'll make sure to link them down below if I do find them. But I was actually in the Coach store this weekend and I was wearing them. So I started having a conversation with one of the sales associates there, and she told me that she doesn't think that they'll bring this specific style back out, but this one was very successful. So they might bring out something very similar for next season. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed that they do, because like I said, I pretty much would love to have a backup of these just of how much I use them. And if they do bring out something similar, I will be definitely adding it to my wardrobe. Now, if you have stuck around for this long, thank you so much for your support. I did want to ask you guys, if you are not yet subscribed to my channel, to consider doing so. I was kind of looking at the analytics the other day, and I did see that a good majority of you that come back to watch my videos are not subscribed. So remember, it's just a little button down below and it's totally free. So I would really appreciate your support if you would take some time to do so. All right, so now that you've hit the subscribe button, let's get into the fun part, and that is the handbags. I promise to keep it very quick and very simple with these two, because I'm sure you're sick and tired of hearing me talk about them. But like I said, when I find something that I like, I stick to it and I use it because I really truly want to enjoy it. First up, we have the Speedy B25 in the Damier Ben print. This bag is everything. Seriously, I can't say enough good things about it. It's held up so well. I did take this bag on my recent trip to Paris and Istanbul. It was the only bag that I used throughout the whole time. I really have been enjoying her so much since I got her. It's hard for me to actually go ahead and put her away, but I force myself to do so I can use my other handbags. And then my most recent purchase, but quickly became one of my favorites, is of course the Polène Numero Set, or the number 7 bag. She has been with me, I want to say, for less than a month, but I haven't put her down since I unboxed her on the channel. I went ahead and started using her right away just because I do obviously want to give you guys an in-depth review in the next couple of months or so, but also because I truly am obsessed with the handbag. It's just such a nice and unique shape. For me, it can be very casual with the thick strap, but then I also feel like you can totally dress it up holding it top handle, and that's ultimately what I wanted when I went into Polène to look for a handbag. The color, I mean, need I say more? It's just perfection. I really think that this color will just go so well with everything. I did go ahead and add a twilly on her. If you do check out my Instagram, you will see it's actually my first Hermes purchase, so I'm super excited about that. But I do think that the blue actually contrasts really nice with the tan color, and I just think it elevates the bag altogether. Alright guys, so that does it for my favorites video. I thought it was gonna be quick, but I think I got carried away talking. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching this video. I hope to see you in my next one, and I hope you also have a great rest of your day. Bye everyone.